Hi there, I'm Mark Plunkett. I'm the pastor of Heritage Presbyterian Church in Houston, and this is our Wednesday devotional for July 1st, 2020. Now let's talk about this good old book right here. In the middle of this book is a set of readings called the Psalms. And the Psalms, there's 150 of them. And there's all kinds of Psalms in here. There's happy Psalms, and there's joyful Psalms, and there's Psalms that have all kinds of things going on in them. And then there's a set of Psalms called the Laments. Lament. To lament is to cry, is to weep, is to sometimes cry out to God. And we don't like to think about laments because they make us sad, because they bring us down. And that's not supposed to be the way we feel all the time. But let me tell you something. Way back a long time ago, there was an educational movie that was made, and it was called Free to Be, You and Me. And the woman who kind of produced the movie and was in several scenes was named Marlo Thomas, Danny Thomas's daughter. And one of the people that she got to be in it was this great big lineman from the Los Angeles Rams who turned into an actor, and his name was Rosie Greer. And I will never forget it. Rosie Greer sang a song called It's All Right to Cry. It might even make you feel better. And I thought to myself when I watched it, and I made sure that my students paid attention to it, Rosie Greer? Great big old tough Rosie Greer, Los Angeles Rams lineman Rosie Greer, said it was okay to cry. The Bible has a whole section in it full of crying. Is it really all right to cry? A lot of people tell you, oh, don't cry. Don't cry. They tell you like that. Sometimes it really does make you feel better. But an interesting thing happens in the laments. An interesting thing happens in many of them. The person who is lamenting, David wrote many of them, starts out with the lament, starts out with the crying, starts out with the God, how long? What's going on here? Where are you? And then the lament changes on the word but. Lord, I'm upset. Lord, I'm crying. But I know you're there. My faith is in you. I won't leave you. So what the laments are saying is, God, we're upset. Help us. Hold us. Comfort us. Somewhere in the world, every place in the world, there is somebody who is lamenting. Somebody who's crying out to God, and they're not getting an answer that they want. And they're sad, and they're crying. Our duty as believers is not to make them feel worse. Our duty as believers is to be with them and to remind them that God hears them, even when they don't think He does. Let's say a prayer for today. God, in our lament, in our crying, in our anger sometimes, let us not be ashamed of it, but instead let us remember that the laments turn on the word but. But we should remember that you are our Lord. But we should remember that you love us and care for us. But maybe there's another way we need to look at things. Amen. So folks, if you are lamenting today, reach out to somebody, talk to somebody, get somebody to listen to you, call a friend, but know in your heart of hearts that God still loves you. Amen.